We had been talking about the IRS using private debt collectors to get to work with taxpayers on tax liabilities that were greater than 2 years old. I mean, we had been talking about that, and just the skeptic in us down here where, okay, this is something new that's going on. How long is it going to be before Wisconsin consumers and other consumers start getting that twist on the IRS phone scam, which we know isn't going to go away, first of all. And sure enough, the FTC started reporting that. Over the last 6 weeks, we've gotten 142 calls to the hotline from people saying that they got a call from somebody claiming to be from the IRS and telling them that they owed back taxes, and if they didn't pay up right away, they were going to end up having a lawsuit filed against them. The IRS does not call and threaten any kind of harm unless you pay up. They just simply don't do that. And as soon as somebody is able to get you thinking emotionally, and you're not thinking clearly, I'm wondering whether or not you really even understand what it is they're asking you. You just want to pay up so that this problem goes away. And you know, if you're going to pay up by a prepaid debit card, that's one thing. The other one was the iTunes gift card. Specifically when they're talking about an iTunes gift card, there should be flags that people are seeing right away in something like that, at least enough to say, time out, I'm going to call the IRS directly and get an official body on the phone and say, is this for real? Make the calls yourself. You be the one to go out there and find the right number, and if some scammer gives you a number that you should call back, obviously you're not going to trust that particular number or that person who's given you that number. Then you can go over to the IRS website and also check out, do you owe any money? So you can check that out again, but you're not making any rash decisions, and you're taking control of the situation and searching it out for yourself. With this new program that the IRS initiated in April, you know, with using private debt collectors, again, they start with a letter to a taxpayer, and again, this is a taxpayer that has a debt that's more than 2 years old. They get this letter, and it has all the information in there relative to the issue, as well as an identification number, a unique identification number. And they will also tell you in this letter what private debt collection company that they have assigned to your case. So number one, you get that first letter. Then number two, you're going to get another letter from that private debt collection agency, and it's going to include that identifying number that the IRS has already given you. And then at that particular point, there are safeguards in place where the debt collection company still has to follow the federal law that governs how debt collectors are supposed to act and the disclaimers and things of that nature. You can go to our website at datcp.wi.gov. We have a fast track complaint form which is specific to telemarketing calls, and the IRS is one of those telemarketing calls. Punch in the number that showed up on your phone if you have it, and then submit that form. Certainly give our hotline a call, and we'll take the information from you as well. And it's important for consumers to remember that in spite of the frustration of getting these calls, we did have some success last year being able to track down those numbers on a couple of different occasions. The IRS Treasury officials were able to track down to 5 foreign nationals in Miami who were perpetrating this particular scam, and those people were shut down. And then there was another effort by Indian officials working in cooperation with the US officials, and we shut down 7 call centers in India and arrested 35 people in the US and 70-some people in India. And we saw a marked decline in calls that came into the office after that happened. But that void was going to be filled. You knew it was going to be filled because of the lucrative nature of this particular scam and the fact that there are a lot of people that, using the technology, are able to really carry this out without spending a whole lot of money up front. Well, the good news is, as we go around giving presentations to various groups, law enforcement, adult protective services, other county organizations who are advocates for their populations, It's heartening to me when I ask the question, who knows about the IRS scam, who knows about the grandparent scam, the tech support scam, all of these things that continue to disrupt our daily lives, the hands that go up. It makes up 70–80% of the folks who are in the room listening to this presentation. So, knock on wood, there are a lot of people who are getting this message, but there are billions of people on the globe, and there are still folks who haven't heard the word. And so as we continue to reach out to people to let them know of the different scams that are out there, slowly but surely the word is getting out. But we also have people born every day too, so the efforts are never ending.